I'm gonna chase my dreams. I'm chasing them, baby. I'm chasing them. I don't know where they're gonna take me, but I hope they're gonna take me somewhere nice. Take me somewhere nice, dream.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it on me. Look at these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, they rained it on me. Look at my God, I don't chase dreams, mama. Don't got my dreams chasing me. I don't work hard, no, I don't work hard at all. Shit just be coming to me, that's my word. I will not work another 9 to 5. Talk that shit. Press me, getting popped right in the eye. Smack that trick. Get in the way of my dreams, you gotta die, yeah. And if your bitch come round me, use a single guy. Run me up, bitch. Got this truck fit. Yeah, just cause I live law attraction, still a nasty thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on, man. One time for the pop, for the old school. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, baby. We doing live streams only going forward, bro. Welcome back to Blame the Victim podcast. I'm your host, JC Vance. As you know, this is the pod. You bring the problems, we bring the blame. This is the Traction podcast for the streets. Can you hear? Can we hear? How's it sound, y'all? We doing good? We got the little mic on. Y'all see the drip? Somebody said I look like a member of 112. Fuck you, Phoenix. What up? Yeah. That's okay.
No, that was Jagged Edge. Don't Jagged Edge.
What was Jagged Edge?
Confused them.
Don't get us fucked up with the R&B shit.
They got the best.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be doing this, man. I've been in hiding for 2 weeks. I've been in hiding for 2 weeks. I cursed a few of y'all out. And we got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it, bro, because it can't just be about positive thoughts all the time, especially when you at your lowest, okay? And niggas do be at their lowest sometimes, It happens to the best of us, baby. It happens to the best of us. And I've been feeling very neglected, I've been feeling like the demons are demoning. The demons are demoning.
That's the new drill song.
Yeah, demons are demoning. Yeah. And, if I'm being real, I struggle with self-belief, y'all. I struggle with self-belief. And I'm so honored to do this pod, but please believe I'm not talking to y'all from a perspective over here. I'm right here in these trenches with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in these trenches. We all on the same journey. We want the best out of life. We see ourselves somewhere and we're not there, and you get down about it, And this is a Law of Attraction podcast that talks how do we attract the life that we want, Name of this podcast is I Hate God this week. This is the name of the episode this week. I hate God because I cursed that motherfucker this week. We ain't even gonna hold you. We had a couple conversations. I was like, nigga, I ain't give a fuck what you talking about. It was very, very much like, like an argument type of situation. But it wasn't. But this is the thing about God, though. You can fucking talk your shit to God, right? And then God be hitting you with the fucking.
He will.
It's like he fit you with the Wendy Williams feet. The Wendy Williams, I ain't never had piggy ass feet looking like this, bro.
Oh shit.
This is real, like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do, bro? I just wanted to choke somebody, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't find him. Is he out there? Is he in there? Where this nigga at? I'm mad. We got to have a conversation, bro. And because of that, because of me feeling like nothing was going right, I lashed out on followers on my IG. Wow. Yeah, we gonna get to that conversation. We gonna get to
not the fan base.
I have followed about 400 people. A lot of you niggas. A lot of you motherfuckers I followed. It wasn't personal. I just had hate in my heart for all you niggas. It was just it was just something that in the heat of the moment where I was like, I can't. I just it's like I'm spewing darkness towards everybody, friends, family. I'm offending people that. No, like this is not who I am, It's so funny. I never admitted this. when the Will Smith and Chris Rock shit popped off, I kept quiet on this. That whole time I felt for Will, not Chris. I felt for Will. The whole time I felt for Will. Because I get what it's like to put an image towards the world, a smiling, positive, upstanding image, you know, and people see you as that, but inside it's a lot of fucking anger, a lot of resentment, you know, a lot of a lot of misplaced, I don't know. Well, they say that Will is going through stuff with Jay. To me, they still have the ideal marriage, if you ask me. I like Will and Jay to set up quite a bit, actually. But the bottom line is he's upset about something, and it came out. And I get that. Because even since I was a preacher back in the Christian, I've always tried to preach happiness and positivity and all that shit. And inside, we struggle. So the last couple weeks have been tough, and we want to talk this law of attraction shit from the perspective of when you're in a miserable state. What do you do? How do you get out of the miserable state? How do you turn a situation where you feel like shit is so fucking bleak that you just want to be out of here? You just want to be out of here because you're just like, you know what? This is not the life I want. It's not the life I want to live. So I'm going. I'm going. That's real shit. So we got a lot to talk about, man. And I'm so excited to have my squad, my homies, my niggas in the building out here. Yo! And it's so crazy because we always be talking about real, like, raw shit, like. But I'm surprised. All these motherfuckers, they're shining today. Every single one of them is shining. You know what I'm saying? Right down the back. My nigga Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix? Come on. Y'all say what's up to Phoenix, man. Come on. Y'all know what's up. Phoenix, how you doing, my boy?
Chilling. Feeling amazing.
Yeah, like keep it up, bro. Like no funny shit, like real shit, like real. Like not just being positive. How is you really doing, bro?
I feel like I'm walking in the light of God.
I
have to be honest. I'm walking within. You know what? I'm gonna say something else. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle. I'm between his light and his shadow. I'm in the balance of the reality. Okay. I'm in the balance of the world right now. Right now, that's how I'm feeling.
Wow.
Blessings. I'm getting blessings from all corners.
Wow.
All corners.
Hold up, Phoenix. Is September 27th. How long have you been feeling like this?
Ooh, honestly, officially, a week. But I've been building it up for a week.
That's real shit, baby. Oh, I
blessings,
love that.
many things coming.
All right, wait, hold up. One time for Phoenix, y'all. Come on, one time for Phoenix. Phoenix, where can they find you, bro?
FNX_worldwide.
Phoenix got a big EP coming out. Phoenix, we're going to have you as a straight up guest.
Oh, yeah. It's already in the works.
It's ready to drop in November. Let's do like a week, 3 weeks before. Yeah, we got to have you. We got to have you on, bro.
We're ready.
I want to address something he said real quick. Okay, something he said real quick. He said a week. Even first off, he gave us all this positive shit. He been on clap. The nigga sounded like he's in Beyonce's family. You know, he's a Carter. He sounded like he was born in Knowles Carter. You know, like I'm walking in God's shadow. I mean, this is big me. Okay, he's on. I say, how long you doing? He said a week. Bro, let me tell you how beautiful that is, baby. You don't got to have a life where you've been living life for 2-3 years doing good. You could be feeling good for a day. Living that. I tell you, I swear to God, I'm going on 14 hours, I think. When did we talk yesterday? What time was that? Oh, that was late. That was like 9, 10. Yeah. So maybe right before that. Yeah, because after you, it set up a little domino effect. Yeah. So I've been feeling okay for 18 hours. I've been a hermit for a week and a half since this accident happened, which we'll get into. And, just even before that, the last 2 weeks, I haven't been feeling good. And just in the last day, I've been feeling great. So I know what Phoenix is talking about, where you feeling like, and bro, I just love that description, baby. You ain't got to be living like that for 2 years. It could be a moment. It could be whatever. Whatever it is, just get a glimmer of hope and just like momentum and just start from there. and just start from there. A week, man. I love it, baby. Go ahead, baby. Live that life, man. Okay, the sound effects ain't working. I don't know what's going on. Trying to give my man an applause. Okay, he said we done with the applause for Phoenix. Come on, man. My homie, bro, in this shit, man. Come on, man. Love you, man. My nigga Big C in the building, bro. What's up, C? Make some noise for C, y'all. There we go.
It's working.
Big C, man. How you doing with the fresh cut, nigga? With the fresh cut, bro. Man, we having technical difficulties. I said when you walked in, bro. I was like, niggas trying to look handsome? Oh! Handsome in the building? What's good?
We like a week old on it, though.
The cut is a week old?
Yeah. It's like, we want to get it fresh.
You've been sexy for a week, you said. Mm-hmm. See, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Great.
You feeling great, bro? You capping, bro? Give me the real, bro.
Okay, parts of my life feel like crazy.
Okay.
But there's one thing that's just like keeping it lit. So.
Ooh. Can you talk about it or no? Nah, he said no. Wait, can you give any type of hint, at least so people know, like just the one?
The new music that you'll hear from me by the end of the year will be really left field from what you originally heard from me, because niggas is singing about different situations that he never sung about. So
okay, all right, that's something, bro. It sounds like da. I don't know. It sounds like da. But I'm gonna tell you, C is happy. You know, I actually know what's going on, so I know what the real situation is, and that's another thing, bro. So ain't everything going good? But he got one specific thing, you know, that he writing music about. That's how good it is. You know what I'm saying? He got one thing going on in his life that he got to write music about, you know, and that's really going good in his life. And that's a beautiful thing too. Everything don't got to be going good in your life, bro. It could be one thing that's going good in your life, and you just lean into that and you feel the feelings of that.
Oh shit. That's like my grandmoms always used to say.
Yeah.
You rest in peace to the pink.
Mm-hmm.
To the bank. Now my grandmother always used to be like, you have to look at life as like a staircase. And she's like, how crazy would you look trying to jump from the bottom step all the way to the top step? Do you know how hard you would come down and hit your face on the rest of them stairs? And I was like, and seeing that way in my head, I had to look at life that way.
Oh,
like
so,
one step.
So you're saying it's one step at a time, and you got to give yourself grace.
Yeah, because you're not going to go. Yo, really picture that in your head. Picture a tall staircase, and you on the bottom step, and you
jumping all the way to the top.
All the way to the. Yo, you will fuck your shit up. Your face is gonna look horrible. When you
see, that sounds like what we was talking about before the pod, nigga. Yeah. That's why you got to give thanks for the little things. Ain't that right? I mean, there's something to that. There's something to that.
Thankfulness.
Okay. All right, man. C's in the building. Oh, and my other homie, man. Make some noise, man. My man.
Oh, y'all can find me on.
My man. Hold up, y'all. Y'all can find my boy Big C. Big C, tell them where they can find you, my boy.
Big C period is music. And that's BIGC period is music on Instagram. I am the shit.
Yes, sir.
Dark Night of Hip Hop, R&B Soul, y'all.
Okay.
They call me the Kingpin too.
Okay, see, talking that music shit, man. That's what's up. Yo, Alex, man. Nigga, we only known each other how long? 2 years, not even a lot. Yeah. Man, when you black, nigga, them 2 years could be a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? That you know, niggas don't know how long they got.
Niggas really don't
know how long. This nigga, me and him got into an argument. He tried to put me as an emergency contact. I was like, oh, hell no, nigga. Not just 2 years. This is how you could become close friends with a motherfucker in like the matter of days, weeks, you know, months. It's just crazy. Like some people you just click with, you know what I mean? And this is the homie, man. We met in a club, I think. I don't even know where we met at.
Yeah, it was a club. You was caressing my back.
This nigga is like, this nigga, stop lying, nigga. Why the lie? That's what I'm telling you. You know that's a lie, y'all. I don't caress a black man's black. My father never caressed my black. Do y'all even believe that I was caressing another black? That is a lie. That is a fucking lie. I know you ain't lying, nigga. I know you ain't lying, bro. We met in the motherfucking boxers club. How about that, bro?
That's my spot.
The sports.
What boxes?
On Chelsea, of course. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the only one open and shit, dog. The Hell's Kitchen shit. Mm-hmm.
They was more lit when they was Washington Heights.
And Alex, is, of course, is a singer, very talented singer. Is on one of my most touching hits, bro. Like on one of my most.
With Big C.
With Big C added to it at the end. You know what I'm saying? Very talented singer, man. I had a dude who got a little bit of clout, I guess you could say, in the music game, and he sang the hook originally to the joint. What's the name of the song? I can't even remember my own song.
Then the Sun.
Yeah, and it would just sounded soft. It sounded soft. And sorry, bro, R&B that ain't good for every situation. Sometimes you need a little pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had this motherfucker come through and do it. He was mad at me. He felt like I picked him second and shit. But it is what it is. And he came through and brought like just the fucking, I don't know,
actual
bro, the heart to the shit, bro. The soul. Oh, like he gave you the grit that I needed on this shit. Very talented, bro. One of my very dear friends, man. How you doing, bro? How you been, bro?
Coolin', bro.
Where can motherfuckers find you, bro?
Alexander Vance, 41.
Yeah. You got a lot of good shit going on in your life. I don't want to, tell your business.
Yeah, I'm just being at peace right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Living life and letting it go how it go. Can't cry over spilled milk.
Yeah.
You know
letting it go how it go. That's another thing that niggas need help with. You know, just letting it go. Just
go.
letting go, bro. Just letting go. And that is exactly who this dude is. He's one of them. He's like a laid back, letting it go nigga. Like he just like be like real, go with the flow. Dude. That's why he be picking up so many motherfuckers on the street. I mean, if we being honest, you know, there's motherfuckers on the street that you would never think. Hold on, wait. No, bitches and niggas. Okay, just any place, just like motherfuckers. I have never we just be walking, motherfuckers just be like all in this nigga stilo, bro. He got some type of something about him. He got something with it, man. And that's a good
that
quality.
That shit's scary, dog.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, man.
Fun too.
Welcome to the pod, man. Thanks for coming through, baby. Thanks for hanging out, man. I wanna go ahead and get started, man. Now we usually have an affirmation of the week, bro. But again, I'm in a really real. I'm in a real place, y'all. We got to be real. This is what I wanted to accomplish on this podcast, and part of it is a conversation that happened between me and Big C. Okay, but the bottom line is I don't have an affirmation of the week really, except like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was yelling out in the street. I fuck with that when this accident happened. Okay, I was on a little, moped, motorcycle. I'm into the nigga. I like to do. I don't even say fun stuff. The things that y'all take for granted. I like that stuff. The little rebels, the little motorbikes. These motherfuckers only go 30 miles an hour, but it's my favorite way of transportation. These just the little motorbikes. And I don't like the fucking subway. I don't like the bus. I like to take them little, joints around. And just for like a week and change, I had been like doing bad. I just had been like not doing good. And this one particular day, this is like last Sunday, Saturday, like 8-9 days ago, I'm out in the streets just running errands, not even going anywhere important, and doing my thing. I think I'm driving safe. It's only 30 miles an hour. It's only 30 miles an hour. And sure enough, I hit a pothole and basically, roll over my ankle and shit. I'm in the street.
Oh.
I'm yelling like these niggas trying to send me, across the border. They trying to send me back. Like they trying to send me back. Fuck that shit. Mad at God, yelling, cursing God. Mad at God. Like there was no one else. There wasn't no other car. There no kid walking this, no old ass bitch walking the street. It was just me in this pothole, nigga. That ain't nothing but God. God, you did this to me. You did this to me, nigga. Just angry at just cursing God. Cursing on the ambulance, on the way to the emergency room, cursing God still. Fuck you, nigga. Just mad, you know what I'm saying? Why they rapping this shit? Just so upset. And y'all have heard me say this in the past. Who is God? Us. So I'm really fucking cursing myself. because the God that we love and serve, he lives in us. So what am I really? I'm really doing myself bad by cursing. But in that moment, I will say there was one good thing that came out of it. I had a real moment, and it felt good. It felt good to say, fuck that shit. It actually felt good to say, to just be like, I don't give a fuck about anything, you know? And I know, certain people don't talk like that. They be scared. They be like, oh, you can't talk to God like that. He's going to strike you down. Well, I'm still here.
Oh, he has a sense of humor.
Well, I'm still here. You know who I am? You ever seen Forrest Gump? You remember in Forrest Gump when the crippled nigga, he had a moment on the I think it was on a boat. It was like a big hurricane or some shit. And he was like, where are you, God? Where are you, God? And he was cursing, like God in a big hurricane. And then the next day, because of the hurricane, it was so much shrimp and everything that came up on the boat. These niggas started the whole, the $1 million bubblegum drum shrimp company. You don't remember the Forrest Gump joint? I'm that nigga. I'm the crippled nigga. Okay, I'm the crippled nigga cursing God. And it's like I need to see answers, bro.
I've been here all the time. I'm trying to tell you.
And that's okay.
The story.
And that's okay. Talk to me, baby. Okay, talk to me. I need to hear something. This was kind of an answer.
It was the answer.
It was.
Because God not gonna. He was the storm in the ocean. He created that storm to bring all the fish.
Yeah. I also gave you them eyes. See that pothole before you.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know about that. Because if I would have seen the pothole, then I wouldn't have hit the motherfucker. I don't know about that.
So you ain't see it?
So,
no, I did not.
Okay,
so you know what that means?
Did I see it?
Niggas was not paying attention.
Hold up. Did I see it?
I can't pay attention to everything.
I mean, when you driving, when you're driving in your life,
it was like a pothole bump. It was like
can't pay attention to everything.
It was like a speed bump type situation, and these badass Astoria streets.
You said the pothole was in the speed bump.
It was like a pothole after a speed bump. It was like I was fucked up. Okay, I was fucked up. So did I see it? Yeah. Oh, hold up. Oh, let me make this clear. This is my fault. Oh, I accept blame. This is on me 100%. This is on me 100%. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I only had anger to give at that point. And I'm not saying to sit in this place of anger, but I'm saying it felt good momentarily to not be fake. No, I didn't say thank you for the broken ankle right away. There was, I don't think I said thank you right away. It took me a little while to say thank you.
You're crazy if you.
But I know there's some of y'all out there that because let me tell y'all something. I got quick karma too.
I would be able to find the blessing.
I have quick. Not see.
Weren't you? C said he would be able to find a blessing in it.
Okay, you always.
I will find it after because I couldn't.
Hold up, wait a minute, Phoenix. Didn't you say you had quick karma too? Didn't you say you had quick karma?
We were discussing.
I feel like we were just talking about that.
We were just discussing that.
I have quick karma too.
Yeah, I had my karma is if I do something bad to somebody, if I lie, if I do anything that is negative in the sense of like hurting someone else.
Okay. It comes right back to you. It comes
back to me immediately. It's spiritually, emotionally, funny. It just automatically, for some reason, the universe says, you too good to be acting.
I have quick karma too. You ever been in a situation where you lied to somebody and then somebody that you like or someone that you value lies to you? Someone you care about lies right back to you.
Yep.
You know they lying to you. You're like, this motherfucker's lying to me and shit. Yeah. But I had been for like 7-8 days prior to that. I had just been like in a depressed, negative state. And that happened, and I did. I had a fuck this shit moment, and I will encourage you guys in the heat of the moment. If you reach your wit end, it is okay to have a real moment with God. Okay, I need answers now. I need answers. And you can't be scared. How can y'all be scared? Guys, that's some Christian shit. I'm telling y'all, that's Christian shit, y'all.
No. Fear's an emotion.
Bro,
the Christian shit is an emotion.
The fear shit.
You gotta go through fear.
Okay, so hold on. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk. And by the way, that's the affirmation of the day. The fuck this shit. If you ever get to that point, okay. Give me an example that y'all believe where fear is good. I want to hear it. When is fear good in your life? Please, let's go ahead and give me an example where fear is good. And y'all, I don't know if anyone is following because we're not doing regular pre-recorded shit, so it's live stream. I don't know if it's anybody in here, but the bottom line is if y'all in here, go ahead and type it on the thing so we can come on. Give me a situation where fear is good. Anybody, come on, yell it out since y'all think fear is so good. Phoenix, well, go ahead. You started it. What you got, see?
I just think it depends on what type of fear you're talking about. Because I do think there's a healthy fear.
Give it to me. Give me a situation where there's a good example of fear in your life. Because I'm saying there's not. I don't think fear is good. So go ahead and give it to me.
I think healthy fear is like good when you need to prepare and like be ready for whatever that next step might be.
So you're talking about like an excitement?
Healthy fear doesn't come out in
What is healthy fear, nigga? Make it make sense. What's healthy fear?
It doesn't come out in excitement as much as it comes out in just preparation and being...
I don't understand.
Aware.
I'm an artist.
It's an awareness.
I'm an artist, and I get... When I'm excited, even if I'm a little nervous, it's like a nervous excitement. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I think that's different. Fear, when I'm fearing, like that SOB show... Like before the show, like as excited, I got the drip, I got the da-da-da, I'm looking the part, but inside I'm scared. That's not a good feeling. I don't think that's a good feeling. And guess what? When we got on the stage, beyond my control, I'm ready.
Are you not a person who is scared of their dreams?
Hold on. I'm ready for the SOB show. Okay, I'm ready. And what happens? Motherfucking mic is going out. The DJ's playing the wrong song. The shit gets unplugged. Shit beyond my control. You gonna tell me I didn't attract that situation because I was fearing the whole situation and in fear. So that's not a good fear. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Finish. What are you saying now?
Okay.
What are you saying? What was your point?
I mean, fear. They say that fear, on the opposite side of fear, is accomplishment, greatness. So going through something you fear, especially if it's something that you dream about, like if you're in your dream,
that's a good point.
If it's something you want to accomplish, you're scared to accomplish it. You're scared of the success that you might get. You just...
That's a good point.
You know?
Okay, hold up. I like that. The opposite of fear is accomplishment. I like that. And guess what? So to get there, you have to face your fears. Yeah. You have to face your fears
to overcome them. Yes.
So you're facing feelings that would potentially hold you back.
Yes.
And you're facing them so that you can get the success and the accomplishment and all that.
Because it's all about feeling. Once you get past your feeling, your logic automatically kicks in.
I like it. But so then we are in agreement that negative feeling is not good. Because if you have that feeling, that means that if you don't do nothing about that, it's going to keep you from getting to that success, right?
Yes. Overcoming your fears.
Overcoming your fears is a great thing. I love that. I love that. Phoenix, that's a great point. But what I will say is even facing your fears, you're facing those so you don't have them anymore, right? You are trying to eradicate them, or you're trying to stand up to them like it's a bully.
Tia Talk said fear of failure. Fear of failure is more so because you fear to even try to be or successful. Like, you're scared to even try at this point to even make any success.
The fear of failure.
If you don't try, you're never even going to make it halfway to even anywhere.
Is the fear of failure not the number one thing that holds artists back?
All of us back.
We all artists in this room.
All of us. Not even
fear of failure. You're right.
Succession.
Fear of failure holds every fucking person back.
You can be scared of love. You can be scared of making money. You can be scared of scared of putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Not realizing that fear is the only thing holding you back. Fear is holding you from being the better self version of yourself.
So again, y'all, so is there an example of where fear is a good thing? Because I still haven't heard it.
Yes.
I haven't heard it really. So because all of y'all examples are things that I want to overcome.
For example, I was scared to perform my OTA. When I first performed, because it was my first time performing. It's something I want to do, perform for the world, get my artistry out there, have my voice be heard, give a light to the world, and be a person that people look up to, and just, let out my emotional self and my creativity.
Was it a good thing that you had that fear?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely, because after getting through those feelings, once I was on that stage and
you felt
performing,
accomplished.
I felt accomplished. I said, I can do this. I see that I have the talent. I have the drive. Everything was there that I needed. It was just that fear of like, I might not be liked.
Fear is a good battery in your back.
Yes, good and bad. It's a both. Just like everything is a balance.
Every time I get scared,
happiness. Sometimes happiness can be a bad thing.
I'm gonna consider this point.
Too much
I'm gonna
happiness.
consider this point.
That'd be crazy.
I'm gonna consider this point.
Fear is a good battery.
Okay, I'm gonna consider this point. So fear in the sense that it motivates you and inspires you to accomplish your goals and to face anything that might hold you back. Okay, I'll fuck with that. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I could accept. Because otherwise, I'll just be honest. Fuck the fear. The fear of success has fucked me, bro.
Yo, that's
fear
what
of
fuck people more.
success
That's
has
what fuck people
fucked
more.
me,
They
yo.
don't realize it.
Yep, absolutely.
Motherfucker,
It actually has a higher effect on people. That
bro. Especially when you're talking about artists,
Because
bro.
once you make it up there, or you make this amount of money, you gotta keep up with making
That
shit.
is-
And also, it can turn you into a beast, a
they
horrible
could.
person, or a good
could.
person. You have all those different aspects of success and being like, I'm scared of who I can become because the little shit I do now,
right?
they be magnified times 10.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying you don't want that? You don't want success for that reason?
I do want it, but I want to be. It's like okay, all right. Fear. We're gonna go to X-Men. Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
She has this power. She's scared to touch people.
Yes.
She will suck the life out of you.
Yes.
She wears these gloves. There are things that you do, precautions to get your mindset together to handle the success, even though you might be scared of who you could become, because you could become this nasty person, or you could become this cocky person. You could become this.
Doesn't that messes your momentum up though?
No.
Preparing yourself or preparing
No,
yourself?
preparing yourself is bad. But are you saying that you put certain things on you so you don't become?
You have to train yourself,
Yeah.
so you don't become this monster.
Okay, so sometimes being scared of success kind of like, that with responsibility comes great power. And you feel like people who don't have all of success, especially people of color, when we get this power of success to be whatever position may be, whatever success is to you, we have a fear of that responsibility of what success brings.
How many successful people and artists have you seen that fuck themselves up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clubs,
This is a real
they
thing.
handle.
This is a real thing that you guys are talking about. This is a real thing that you guys
They
are
do
talking
that
about.
from the door is what you're saying.
Let me-
They knew deep down inside that they couldn't handle it.
Let me tell you what my fear of success has to be. Finish. Go ahead. Say your point.
Tia Talk says, I don't understand fear of success. Why would you want to be feared to win? Ain't winning a positive thing?
When I make it to the top, everybody's going to be talking about me and being in my business. So here, I want to make it to the top, and yet, subconsciously, I know I'm gonna be a TMZ nigga. I'm gonna be a nigga where everybody gonna be in my relationship business, my sex life, my maybe things I don't want people to know. And so here I am working, trying to be successful, but subconsciously we have some things inside that's kind of fucking that momentum up.
And we know what could come along with that success. I get what you're saying.
What these guys are saying, which is very interesting, it's almost like, oh my God, if I'm successful, it's going to be a lot of things I have to worry about.
No,
So
it's very simple. It's very simple.
okay.
I get what they're saying. I don't feel this way, but I definitely get what both of y'all are
But
saying.
wait a minute. Before you make your point, what their point was, I believe, with the fear of success, like an MC Hammer type situation, where this motherfucker had to take care of 200 people. Maybe he thought, maybe y'all are thinking that once y'all are successful, your family gonna be coming after y'all for money, or everyone's gonna want something for you, or you're gonna have a whole team to look after, or you're gonna have a lot of responsibilities. You're gonna have to get up early. You're gonna have to work out. You're gonna have to.
I just said all this responsibility, but you become successful. People can barely handle the stuff that we have now. We barely have it.
This is real shit, guys. This is real shit. What do we do about it? Wait a minute.
And the problem is, we keep equating all of this stuff to material things.
But wait a minute, hold on, guys. Wait a minute, guys. This is some great points. How do you get past that? Because you can want to be a star. You can want to have a certain person as a wife or husband, a certain job, make certain money. You can want whatever you want. But if subconsciously you have a fear like, oh my God, it's going to be a lot once I get that, That's going to keep you from that goal. So y'all are talking about subconscious stuff. How do we stop that subconscious shit from? And I'm asking for me too. I'm having a moment.
Accepting that fear is also an emotion. Accepting that fear is okay. So recently,
Wait a minute. Stop. That's the point. That's the point. Observing it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Not identifying yourself with the fear. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I see this. Oh, okay. There's a little fear right here. But that's not me. That's not who I am. Like a refusal to identify yourself with the negative feeling. You just observe the negative feeling that you're having.
Because it almost tells the universe. It almost tells the universe that you think you're above.
Oh!
Something bad.
Where's the weed? I need something. Hold on, wait a minute. The squad is making points, baby. Hold on. Wait a minute, baby. It signals to the universe that you are above this feeling. Yes. My God. That's a bar. That's a bar, baby. We love it. Ooh, that's interesting. I needed to hear that in the last 8-9 days. Because all I've been is, I'm a piece of shit. Don't nobody fuck with me. I don't have any friends. My family don't love me. I'm whack. My shit is corny. I'll never make it. I'll never be a star. Oh, just bombarding the last fucking 8-9 days. Okay, I can't win for losing even when I try. Even when I try. Wait a minute, hold on.
What's superhuman in you?
Bro, let me tell y'all something.
Out of here.
Let me tell y'all something.
I love it.
Let me tell y'all something. We had an episode 2 weeks ago. Okay, it's the Lost episode. Right? It's the Lost episode. Okay, this is the 9th episode of the podcast. Yeah. Bro, when I say we was keying in here, all three, everybody.
What episode is this?
This is 10. Because fuck this ass, fuck that. These niggas told me I gotta do it again. I'm like, no, move on. Gotta move on. Stay in your bag.
That's a ghost episode. That's between us.
Yeah. Bro,
that's what I said, though. I said, can we just skip? It happened. Just nobody gonna see it.
We filmed it up. This is 2 weeks ago. This is when the negative shit started. Oh my God, this is when it started.
Oh, please.
Bro, I saw, and we talk about saying thank you. So this is what happened. So I've been doing this podcast. This is our 10th episode, right? So I've been doing this for 2 months, okay? So it was the best episode that we've done. It was just, man, it was enlightening. It was inspirational. It felt like a church. It was amazing. It was great. And somehow, we lost the recording, okay? And I know at first I had my little moment. And then I think I did say thank you. I was trying to be positive for about a day. For about a day, I was trying to be like, oh man, that was great. And then I just kept on trying to look at the cup half full. And then that second day hit, nigga, I wanted to fight. I can't win for losing. That was the thing. Nothing. I try. Cause me and the homies, we was just talking about this, the fact that, we don't have a lot of numbers, and I was like, damn, if I make episodes like that, I don't even care if I have a lot of numbers, because that shit was just so healing and great. And when we lost the episode, I was like, I can't even fucking nothing. It's like, will the world ever know? And that just developed, and it snowballed into negativity, and I just could not fucking. This is where the fucking negativity started, my boy. This is where the fucking.
For you?
With me, yeah. Yeah. For the last 2
That was the day.
That's when it started.
Turned into the greatest.
That is when it started. Oh, he said that's when they started looking up for you. That's what.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, nigga. Boo your happiness, nigga. But yeah, man, that's a bar. That's a bar.
I got that call.
And if I could have just focused on the good things that were happening, or not even, I'm sorry, to C's point, excuse me. If I could have just observed the feelings instead of identifying myself, that was the mistake.
Yes.
And I did learn that lesson, man. You're not those negative feelings, y'all. You're not the fear. Okay, you're not the I'm not good enough. You're not the this is an avatar, baby, and you're observing things. You're like, okay, I'm feeling this right. All right, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And you say, all right, I don't feel good about this right now. All right, you know, and you observe it instead of saying, well, this is who I am. I'm just someone that things bad, always bad happens to. Like instead of identifying yourself with it, you observe it, but you don't say, oh, I'm nothing.
How do I get around it?
I'm nothing. You know.
Understand.
Are you asking that, Phoenix, or you're saying that as a
That's
statement?
what you're saying. How do you get around it? You know,
Right.
Eventually, it's just emotion. But your emotions are going to fluctuate throughout your day.
Right.
You're going to literally feel all of these emotions throughout your day.
And accepting that it really is what it is. There are going to be challenges. There really is going to be challenges.
Give A because he needed.
If you can't change the situation, just live through it and let it.
Yes.
Fizzle out how it's gonna do.
You observe it. You let it pass, like my boy does. You let. What did you say? You let things go.
Just let it go.
If it ain't the last one, it'll be caught up on that.
Right.
But you let it go. If you can't change the situation, then oh well.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I equated it to? I'm not gonna fucking lie. I feel like if you tackle your emotions like you tackle your bills, you know you gotta pay your rent, your phone bill, your Wi-Fi every single month. It don't change. It's due every month, right? If you tackle your emotions the same way, you know you're gonna be angry, sad, pissed, something throughout the motherfucking day. Somebody gotta irk the shit out of you. You gotta probably irk your fucking self. You gotta fear this, fear that.
Why pay attention?
If you already know that you gotta pay, you already know that these feelings are about to come up. You know that these are gonna happen.
Jason didn't know he was gonna not see this pothole.
Oh, no, life throws curveballs. Life throws
Guys,
curveballs. Life throws curveballs. That's when you think quick. Now, do you think through emotion or do you think through logic?
It's not even about thinking quick. The curveballs are going to be more identifiable to you in advance if you've been setting yourself up to be prepared for it.
I'm going to say this. When I was in the hospital, I was like, this makes sense. This makes sense. I was not surprised when I was in the hospital. I was like, yeah, I was expecting bad shit to happen. I really was. So yeah, that's the point. Well, I have a question. Why does it feel so good to not think bad thoughts, but say shit is fucked up when shit is fucked up? Because we could choose to, like, all this shit that you guys are saying today, we could choose to observe it, and not identify ourselves with it. We can choose to be above it. We can choose to do all these things. But there is something about acknowledging something, the bad shit that's already happened, because niggas don't just be bouncing up saying, thank you, Lord, for this accident. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. So why is it that it sounds so bad to fucking actually, why does it feel so good? Excuse me. Why does it feel so good to be like, man, shit is fucked up?
You know why?
Shit is fucked up.
That's probably the only time that we're actually 100% the human that we are.
Okay.
In those moments.
Okay. That is interesting. And that's kind of a little bit about the answer that I have. I say it provides a sense of relief, because you are in that moment being real, so to speak, about what's happening.
That's you in those moments.
The shadow side of
yourself. That's not who you built to go to work and built to talk to certain family members one way and another. It's not all these different pieces. That's you. At the core of it, you need to release. And that's just like, that's you at your human. That's really you at your human.
Guys, so wait a minute.
Why me for a second sounds good. For a second.
But you realize when you do that, when you affirm, oh shit is fucked up, it's like now you got a negative vibe around you.
No. Pause.
And more shit comes to you that's negative.
I'm gonna give you better. His option is not wrong. People.
Do you have the
between logic and emotion, right?
Okay.
If you take a duality of spirituality, there's light and there's darkness. People always ignore the darkness because they feel like the darkness is something is bad, it's negative. Don't go there. That's the place where bad things happen. But realizing that, walking through all of that shit. If you're looking at light, right, and there's a light shining in your face, you don't know what's on the opposite side of that light until you either going straight towards it to walk around it or go through it. So accepting the shadow side of your bad side, accepting all the fuck this guy. I got a fucking bad day. I'm not in the mood to talk to nobody.
And I'm not superhuman.
And I'm superhuman.
I'm not.
I will never say it. So okay, I'm with Phoenix on everything that he's saying, but I'm not with the I'm not superhuman shit. I'm not with that because I do believe we are superhuman.
We are superhuman beings. We do not have realistic. Like none. I'm not above you. You're not above me. We're gonna go through very similar things that have happened to other people out here in this world. You are not.
You're not above bad, quote unquote, bad things happening to you.
You're not above challenges. I always tell you that.
We'll
Never
take that.
Look at it as bad. It's just a challenge.
I'll take that. See, I'll take that.
But then again, it's how you deal with that situation, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we as people don't even look ourselves in the mirror, in the eyes, eye to eye.
To really see the
you can't lie to
soldiers we
yourself.
are. Yeah.
You got to see yourself, and sometimes just just let it
My
go.
man said a brick. He did a
Just
brick.
let it
He
go.
did
Yeah, just let it go.
Let it go.
He did a
Because
brick.
If you can't change
I'm a
it,
human.
look at yourself in the face, and eye to eye, not just
Nice.
no, just you look at yourself in the face. Hey, how am I going to change this situation? How can it be fixed? Is something I can do about it? And then I can't do nothing about it.
Even more so.
You inhale.
I love that.
And
I love a deep breath, and I love if I cannot do anything about something in this moment, not stressing.
Even more so.
I love that.
Even more so. He keeps saying we're human. No, you're not a human. You're a spirit living the human experience.
I say that.
Yeah.
I
So
say
that
that's why I
means
say
that-
I like the super.
So even
Hold
we
on,
gotta-
stop! No, run it back. For the people in the back, say it again.
You are
Phoenix, say it
spirit
again.
living in the human experience.
Guys, I'm sorry if that sounds too. First off,
So he's
this is
not
not a religion.
wrong.
Sorry if that sounds too weird for y'all.
I'm saying
Sorry if
exactly
that
what
sounds
you're
too weird for
saying.
y'all.
I said
But
we are
that is what we believe.
But he's not. Yeah, right.
I said we're
We're human beings. He's right.
But we're not
Absolutely.
superhuman.
We're super beings.
Yes, we are beings.
Okay. Oh, I see
Human
what you're
beings.
saying. Okay.
Because
Well, that didn't come
if
across.
you really think
That
about
didn't
it,
come across. You're saying we're not superhumans. We're superhuman beings. That are.
This is.
I love that.
This is
I
not
love
the
that.
spirituality thing. It's not
Yeah.
really.
we are.
Like-
we're living
like you
in the
said, it's an
manifestation.
I never want to scare people off with this type of talk because I promise you this ain't no Christian shit, guys. I'm not a no Christian. I'm telling y'all right now. But this type of shit, science is proving. If I have to remind you, just look up Joe Dispenza, quantum physics, quantum theory. It's proving that there is a spiritual fourth.
Even so,
But
we're living. The only problem we have when people aren't awake yet is because they forget that we're living in the world of manifestation.
Yeah.
When you go to sleep and when you pass on, you are
From
living-
this place.
From this place, you are
Yes.
living in the reality of what the world is.
We're really jumping around here, y'all. We're really jumping
Are we
around
or
here.
in the full
No, we're jumping around here, but all the points y'all are making are really good. I do agree with that as well. I don't agree in death. What people be like the whole death thing. I don't think anyone ever died.
No.
I don't think anyone ever
No
does.
one ever does.
You know, and I'm telling you, years of Christianity told me that when you die from here, you're dead. You're a dead person. You're dead. I mean, this is
I mean,
Christianity.
you're dead in
Your
this
body-
world.
You're dead in the world of manifestation.
We were taught the Christianity that I taught and was taught was that when you die, you were dead. There was no soul that lives on. You're dead, and then Jesus Christ comes back. Yeah, bro. Christianity.
What?
Hold on, guys. Remember, I was more of a fundamentalist Christian, which was very much from the Bible. The things that you guys believe with the soul going to heaven or earth, that's a very new age thing. Yeah, it's a very
I
new.
got old ass parents.
Hold on. Let's just a quick history lesson. Just a quick history lesson. There was the Jews. Okay, Jesus was a Jew. Okay, the Seventh-day Sabbath law. He wasn't with all this Christian shit. Is a lot of made up shit that came after.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus was, the Torah, the writings, the New Testament, and then people, were writing in about what he believed, blah blah blah, and then in the third century, right around 335 A.D., the Romans came through and they opened the Jewish religion to the Gentiles.
Council of Nicaea.
The Council of Nicaea. Talk that shit, boy. Okay, and then they introduced all these New Age and this is how Christianity came from. Okay, just a little quick. So we taught what was in the Torah, in the Bible, and like what the very Jew. We were very Jewy. We were very, kept the 7-day Sabbath, the Passover, all that shit. This Easter shit, the Christmas. We didn't do none of that. That's a very new age thing that y'all do with the whole.
Very interesting considering.
Why?
Very interesting because
Dominicans are very Catholic, I believe, right?
Yes,
You typically,
right. Like,
we weren't.
typically the
Yeah, we
population
weren't.
of Dominicans is very Catholic.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. That's different considering his culture. That his was more on the Jewish side.
We're almost done here, guys. I just want to make this point, okay, before we leave. All right. So, I cursed everybody out. First off, let's go ahead and address that. Okay. So when I was going through this little mental breakdown that I've had for the past 2 weeks, I was feeling like I had nobody really in my corner. I felt like, I always give good energy and I always am willing to give the shirt off my back for people, but nobody cares about me. It was very bitchy, wah, like very like, woe is me. It was very like da. And during that period, I didn't give a fuck about y'all. I said, these niggas won't even like a post. I was going through one of them niggas. I was going with them really. I was like, hated the followers, hated it. So I unfollowed everybody and I cursed everyone. I just, story after story of just negativity. And C, hold up, wait a minute, let's find it. C hit me up on Messenger.
Yes.
This nigga. And we had a whole big da. Okay? Because he said, hold on, what did he say? Where are you at? He said, brother, relatability is... He said, okay, so here's the post. I said, I'm so goddamn angry. Don't get me fucked up. I really can't stand you people. Who the fuck am I talking to? The fuck? Oh, and by the way, what is so funny, more views on these stories than I ever had. Like it was almost like 200 views on one of the stories.
I tell you,
like it was hundreds of views. I was like, niggas love misery and angry.
Yo, I was like, that's some bullshit when people say misery loves company, bro.
Oh my
misery
god!
lives for it.
I was just like, so many people. I was like, niggas that have never liked the post was looking at the story. I was like, how did you even know?
That's what's
how did you even know?
Because it's the fear of for people. It's fear of things being good. They'd rather see the bad.
People want you to feel People want you to feel bad like but like they're feeling. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People be vibrating negative and then when you hit a negative one, they be like, oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Now when you're like, oh, I'm smiling today.
When I'm smiling, I got this coming out and oh god, this is going good. You're like, fuck ass nigga.
And we ain't happy, you ain't happy.
Wait, if I ain't happy, we ain't happy? What is it?
If we ain't all happy, you ain't happy.
Okay, yeah. You can't be happy neither.
If society ain't happy, you can't be happy.
So I said, I really can't stand you
society.
people. But this ain't about you. I'm truly angry with myself. Lots of internal shit going on. I mean, I'm so nice. Why? For what? What has a nice nigga ever accomplished in this world? How can a nigga in their 30s, I'm 29, 30s, 31, keep on being nice when it has 32, when it has not served him? Okay, done. And then C said, nigga, ain't this all the shit I say? And you said, that's negative energy, bro. You can't be like that. So wait, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me read this right. C said, nigga, ain't this all the shit I say? And then you say, that's negative. You can't be like that. That's what I mean when I say something is taken to be worse, it's always taken to be the worst shit. But when said by anyone else, it's all good. But yes, I agree. Being nice will wall people into failure every time. And that started a whole, and that started one of these Twitter figure ass conversations. So I want to address that, okay, as the last point of the day, okay?
And I wasn't trying to hurt you.
No, he wasn't, nigga. That was a real nigga conversation, bro. All right. So what is it? Okay. So what do I mean when, by me in the last couple of weeks really letting negative shit happen? What I tried to explain to C is I'm not saying on this podcast, y'all, that we should be fake, okay, and positive all the time and walk around like, Sally sells seashells at the side. I'm not saying that, okay? What I'm saying is if shit is in your life is fucked up, okay? If negative shit is happening, all right? I'm not saying don't observe it. I'm not saying don't acknowledge it. I'm saying don't live in that vibration where that is, it's like all you're doing is paying attention and acknowledging to the negative shit that's already happening. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't acknowledge when something bad happened or when you're feeling bad. Absolutely not. And if y'all got that impression on this podcast, thank God I broke my ankle to clear this up for us. Okay? Everything my boys have said today has been absolutely right. You got to go with the flow. You got to let shit go. You got to signal to the universe that you're above these negative feelings. All that shit is right. Acknowledge when something is wrong, but don't live in it. Hold on. Don't live in it. Okay? Like, honestly, what are you accomplishing by living in all the real shit that's happening to you that's fucked up? You're not accomplishing shit. Like honestly, what are you doing? Man. Yeah, like, bro, you ain't got no money, okay? You broke as shit. You ain't got a man, all right? You're lonely. You fucking want to be here. You want to be a rock star. You want to be rich. You want to be this. You ain't got no money. Like, okay, we know that that's the case. But if you wallow in that, I do believe you will attract more of that. If you wallow in it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay? I'm not saying don't acknowledge it. But even when you acknowledge it, I have to, again, observe it. Don't identify yourself with it.
That's all acknowledgement means. That's all acknowledgement.
Great point. When we're feeling, we tend to identify ourselves with the negative shit that's happening. We don't say, oh shit. We don't say, oh, money, you know, damn, money's coming, you know, I ain't got no money right now. What we say, I'm a broke nigga. We think it in our mind like I'm poor. You know, we identify ourselves with being poor. With that is such a bad thing to identify with, even if you got zero in the bank, bro. To identify yourself as being poor is not good.
I'm saying don't go past acknowledgement. To acknowledge something is
right.
To know that it's there. That's literally it. It's awareness and knowledge put together.
I haven't always gotten along with my father, Dominican traditional nigga. Okay, love my father, cold hearted ass. Okay, but one thing that he did, man, let me tell you, bro, in terms of provider, whatever, we was on all of that shit. We was on that shit. But we didn't identify ourselves as poor. I really did not feel like a poor kid growing up.
Either. I understand.
And I'm telling you, we went from hood to hood. You know, there was a while we went from hood to hood before we got on some affordable housing type shit in like a suburb. You know, I think I was like, I can't remember. What grade was I? Like maybe 5th, 6th grade. But prior to that, like 11, 12, prior to 11, 12, we was in like, it was rough, bro. But then even when I got on the little affordable housing suburb shit, man, we just always... I carried myself like I was one of the privileged kids. I really did. And that's because that's just how I was brought up. So, you know, bro, that identifying yourself with the fucking streets to the point where I don't think is good. Especially, I mean, if you a street nigga and you want to stay in the streets, fine. But if you want to be here, and I really do believe that keeping it real goes wrong after a certain while. Keeping it real goes wrong. You fine. Acknowledge the shit.
It depends on
acknowledge the shit, but don't identify yourself with the shit.
And it also depends on what world you actually live in. Like, if a street nigga, that's his world, and that's what he understands how to move in. That's what he understands how to move in. You just don't get it because that's not your.
I'm gonna tell you something about a smart street nigga that I fuck with, and even now these niggas be joking about him, Lil Baby, bro. Lil Baby. Do not act like he even said in a couple of his interviews. He said, "Yo, I was tired of trapping." He said, "I didn't want to be in the streets." Like the whole glorification. He's like, nah, this is not what I wanted.
So for his life.
They had a couple memes of him because the way he walks. They say he walked like the Duke of, something like Lil Baby has an air about him that's not like a regular street nigga, you know, and he'll tell you himself like this really wasn't who I was. Like this, he did what he had to do. That's not who he was.
Yeah.
I like that type of street nigga. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
You know? But this whole, like, if I was a street nigga, nah, bro, I don't think I would be identifying myself with that if I didn't want to be there. You know? And it's
that's what I said. It's for what world you live in. When I say the world, I'm talking about in your head.
In your head, bro. In your head. And that leads us to the point of the show, okay? Persistent imagination centered in the wish fulfilled, and the wish that you want is the secret of all successful operations. I got this from Neville Goddard. Okay, who is a mystical teacher from the 30s, 40s, 50s. The persistent imagination centered in the wish fulfilled, in the wish that you want, not constant thoughts about the current situation. No.
Yeah,
persistent imagination centered in the wish fulfilled. And in the desire, I'm going to be a star. The thinking of that,
almost be delusional.
Persistent, not almost, delusion.
Yeah.
Delusion.
Be completely
delusion.
The fact that
our last episode, y'all seen it. It was with a trans friend of mine, and I said it. Trans people are the best manifestors, if you ask me. The best manifestors.
Look how hard.
Because the world says that they're this. The world says you got this, you're this. But in a trans, I do like a little song. I do look like a little strange. I do like a little strange. But the world says that they're this, and in their mind, they're this. And persistent imagination. And then what happens? Through whatever they go through, all of a sudden their exterior matches what they thought was in them anyway.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, fine. They can't have a baby, maybe, or whatever it is that you think is important. But the bottom line is they feel like a man. Okay, or they feel like a woman, and they conduct themselves as such, and they look as such, and nigga, only a dick is going to be like, oh, well, you're born with this, so you're this. You're so behind the times, bitch. You're behind the times, bitch. They know they was born with what they was born with, the hardware they was born with.
Yes.
Yes. Persistent imagination centered in what you want is the secret of all successful operations. Man, I love y'all niggas. I'm doing this shit when I'm at my But yeah, we ain't quitting, man. We going harder, man. We ain't pre-recording. We're not doing that no more. We're not pre-recording episodes anymore, y'all. We definitely gonna be live streaming on future episodes, but we not stopping. Every week, man. Every week, blame the victim. We coming back. Rain or fucking sunshine. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all support. This has been another episode. Thank y'all for the squad. Thank the squad. Thank the squad. Thank the squad. Thank the squad. I've been JC. Yeah. I've been JC. You can find me at JC Knows Best. If you or a loved one or an enemy has a problem and you need help, write into us at blamethevictimpodcast@gmail.com, and we will show you how the problem is your fault. Okay? We'll be back next week. This is a Law of Attraction podcast for the streets. It's been Blame the Victim. Have a good night. We
Gotta stand out. Been through pain, huh? Shit, that's the life we live. Constant complications, got a nigga on some other shit. And being patient taught me lessons, don't be rushing it. You gon' make it, better know, cause it's all in your hands. Shit hurt bad, huh? I already know it's gon' be alright, gotta get back up, it's a long road to go. Only a few coming, cause majority for sure. Really rare and that's a fact, it's something you gotta know. Standing out, yeah, that was meant for you, cause you never fit in. And we thankful for all the ones that thought that we would never win. Could never be like all of them, scared, filled with hate and envy. My only option is stand out with everything that's in me. Won't knock it, but fuck all the humble shit. I mean what I say, and I'ma stand in my power in each and every way. It ain't no competition, man, it ain't no fucking race. Shit been set up a certain way, now it gets out of place. I go inside a sacred place, surely to never stray. Soul always had the answer, still I chose to go the other way. So now it's complicated, but it's always been that way. It's something you used to, so this shit gon' be okay. Know when to trust in yourself, yeah, you gon' know the way. Could say I changed, but growth has changed, so I never stay stagnant and straight from everything I seen and learn. Forget the ones I lost and feel like fuck the bridges burn. Everything that I deserve, I make sure that I take. Ain't no mistakes, shit just won't set up a certain way for certain group to make it. So it's about the risk you take. And we was just someone's gonna take it, now we can never fake it. All that fake shit gon' get exposed, so if they wild, I'm basic. If they basic, I'm wild, but not for all the separation. That's just a part of elevation, everybody not gon' make it. But it also separate the snake shit from your destination. Been through pain, huh? Shit, that's the life we live. Constant complications, got a nigga on some other shit. And being patient taught me lessons, don't be rushing it. You gon' make it, better know, cause it's all in your hands. Shit hurt bad, huh? I already know it's gon' be alright, gotta get back up, it's a long road to go. Only a few coming, cause majority for sure. Real is rare and that's a fact, it's something